Hey everybody, I'm back, Romeo Hunt, and I'm really excited about my next conversation tonight with singer Justine Sky. I've known Justine Sky for a while now and also got a chance to work with her on a few amazing moments. And I'm just happy and excited to actually catch up with her and see how she's holding up. How's everybody holding up out there? Is everybody good? I just want to make sure everyone's good with their family or at home, watching movies, Netflix. Wait, what are we doing out there until Justine comes in? Yeah, for those who just are joining, I'm about to have a conversation with singer Justine Skye and catch up. How's everybody holding up out there? Good? Good. Hey, hello everybody. Thank you everybody that's been tuning in consistently. Everyone that has been DMing is thank you for all the love and the support right now. I think we all do need the support, and I think this is something good to just kind of like also just kind of educate some and inspire. That's why I kind of like jumped on and was like, let's do this. Yeah, I'm back. I'm holding up well. I'm right now. I've just been working and working from home is a little different. Justine, I'm on Connect Justine right now. Everybody say hi, Justine. Let's welcome her in. Justine,
Hi.
what's up?
What's
Huh,
up?
chilling, chilling. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just here with my glass of wine.
There we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, there we go. So, how's quarantine treating you? Like, what are you doing? What are you up to?
Well, I've just been writing, figuring out how to work my equipment that I got,
Hmm.
engineering myself, It's kind of like time to figure out how to do it by myself. It sucks that it took coronavirus for me to figure out how to work Logic and all that stuff, but things happen
Yeah,
for a reason.
for real. Like, me too. A lot of things I'm just jumping into, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah, it's time
We,
to like experiment and try new things. I just discovered that I'm actually a decent cook.
oh shit.
So,
What?
jab.
That's funny. So, what are you cooking? Like, what are you experimenting? Are you? What do you like to eat actually?
Well, I feel like I have a very extensive palate.
Hmm.
So I just love food. I love flavors.
Hmm.
Um, but what did I make, guys? I made like fried chicken one night.
Okay.
Oh, I made pasta, but they said the pasta like wasn't that good. I didn't get raving reviews on that one.
I'm a pasta eater. I love
Oh, with
pasta.
potatoes? I tried to make this penne alla vodka with grilled chicken that I got
Okay.
from like Fred Siegel's in LA, but it didn't. I just don't think the vodka sauce was like the one because
Hmm.
everything's kind of like gone in the supermarkets.
Yeah. So you have to work with what you can find.
I don't know if it was top shelf. I feel like someone may have just like put it up there by
Mm.
accident, but it wasn't top shelf vodka sauce. But it still got the job done. And what I made, I made bomb potatoes, like roasted. I don't know if they're roasted. I don't know. You keep calling them. I'm gonna just call them the roasted potatoes because that's what you call them. You like the
Mm.
asparagus too. Oh yeah, I made
Gotcha.
asparagus. I made
Yeah, I've been making asparagus too. It's good. It's easy to make.
I've been grilling chicken. I made banana pudding.
Oh, okay.
That
So,
was pretty good. That was
so
my
how did?
first time ever making it. Sorry, this turned
Oh
into like a
shit.
food live really quick.
No, no, it's totally fine. So like you just like you put the cookies or you put cookie crumbs. What do you do?
Well, honestly, I went on Google
Hmm.
and I found some recipe, but I realized it's actually not that. It's like just vanilla pudding, bananas,
Ah,
vanilla wafers, and yeah, and you just layer it. It's all in the layering, apparently, is what I've been told. So
yeah. So I know you have a West Indian background. Like, do you make any of the West Indian dishes? Or have you explored?
I'm not gonna lie, no one ever taught me, but I really do want to
Mhm.
know now that I'm like in this cooking
Yeah.
kind of a vibe. I I wanted to get into it, but I need my grandma and my auntie Claudette to teach me some stuff.
There you go. Yeah, you definitely need the whoever has
I
that
need all
most
the sauces. I don't
experience
have all the
and all the
sauces
sauces.
and the
Yeah, that's what I'm
seasonings
saying.
with me right now. So,
Yeah. So, where are you? You're in LA or you're in New York? You're in LA, right?
no, I'm in Miami right now.
Oh shit. Okay. So I know you're from Brooklyn, and like that's something that we definitely like. We both BK all day.
Yeah,
And do you miss Brooklyn or how is
I
it?
do. I mean, New York is in a really bad state right now, so I just
Yeah.
thought it would like be best to not be there.
hmm So,
Um,
hmm go ahead.
but yeah, I mean, I've been spending a lot more time before all of this like broke out. I've been spending a lot more time in New York.
Okay, okay. And so you went to school in Brooklyn, right? So you know
Yeah.
like what it's like in the 90s
Oh,
and the vibe.
absolutely.
So let me know like what's the transition like for you from going from like, being in Brooklyn and the culture and everything and then turning into this amazing singer and
Um, I guess
let
school was pretty normal for me. I mean, well, when I was 18, I had the opportunity to go on this like high school nation tour.
hmm
And so basically I was went it was like a tour but just like in high schools.
hmm
And is that beeping sound in here? Sorry.
hmm
But basically I got to see like a bunch of high schools around the nation and
hmm
I just saw how different it was
hmm
to go to school, high school in New York than like around the world. Like they had lockers in the hallways, they had big old football fields, and it didn't matter if the school was in the hood or like
Yeah.
if it was like a elite school or whatever it was. But in New York, the schools are kind of like rough.
Yeah, yeah, they're intense.
Going to school in New York is very like um, it's different
Got you.
because New York is just like it's just real. It's
It's in your face
yeah.
sometimes. Yeah, shit gets real real
But
quick.
I do appreciate growing up in New York though because I feel like it just
Mhm.
prepared me emotionally and mentally for a lot of things in the world. You know, like they always say, like when you're in New York, you'll see a bunch of things that like you're not even phased by the things that you'll see walking down the street because it's like, oh, this is normal.
Yeah, I get you. So like what kind of like were you the popular girl? Were you the girl that just was into her books?
I wouldn't say I was popular. I was
hmm
like with the popular girls, but I wasn't really allowed to do
hmm
much
hmm
because my mom was always like, you need to come home right after school.
hmm
But I would try to like sneak out and like hang out a little bit before I went home, and then.
hmm
But yeah, I'm kind of glad that she didn't let me hang out all the time because they weren't really doing nothing anyway.
Yeah. For me, I was just like, I was one of those that just I was hanging out all the time. I was going to the basement parties.
Hmm.
I was in background too, so it was just like Labor Day, it was a day, Juve,
Yeah,
it was just a lot of like the
I
vibes
never
of
got to do any of that until I was like 18.
no. So you
Once
so
I
you
turned
played math
18,
really late?
like, yeah,
Have you
I
ever
didn't
played
get to
math?
play math till I was like 20.
Ah,
But as
okay.
soon as I turned 18, I was like, Mom, I'm going to London, and there's actually nothing you can do legally to stop me.
How's your mom, by the way? How's Nova?
She's good. She's like,
Is she with you?
no, she's not with me.
Okay. Tell
She's
her I
like
said
been
hi.
on live and stuff. She's just chilling. She's at home with the dogs.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's what's up. So, what I wanted to get into is a few things. Is kind of like everyone. Some people DM some questions, and some people just would love to know more about Justine Sky. And one thing I want to like. So, what's like an epic moment for you? Like so far, like is it more performance or is it like red carpet? What's something that like sticks in your mind?
Definitely performances because I feel like that, like, obviously I love like getting dressed up and
Mhm.
going to events and things like that, but there's nothing like getting on stage and having people scream your lyrics back to you and
Yeah,
that energy that you receive. Like, I don't think that I've ever like had a feeling like that before.
got you. And then talking about performance. like, well, let me answer the question too. So for one of my main moments is just right before the show starts. Like
Mhm.
right, it's been a lot. We put in a lot of work, energy, and then now this is the time, and the time blows by. Like backstage, we only get like 3 hours, 4 to 5 hours, sometimes 3 hours to set up and get the models dressed through makeup and hair. So
Yeah.
it's like a lot of like energy in the room, and everyone's like they're excited because they finally get to see all the pieces in one room. And then boom, the show starts, and before you know it, the show is over. I have to walk out and I do my bow, and that's just kind of like that's one of my moments that I think I hold on to for every show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so with performance, because I know that I had a great opportunity with working with you for one of your epic moments,
Yeah, that
and
was a huge moment for me.
yes, yes, yes. So I want to share with everybody that moment.
Yeah.
And you tell me how you were feeling that day, because I know that it was a lot of energy in the room, and your mom was excited, you was excited, and
Yeah.
like this moment right here.
That was iconic, that moment. And that fit, oh my God.
That was definitely a moment. And backstage, we was really excited, and then the
Oh, I love
inspiration,
it. I love this moment. That was like my first time performing at the Barclays Center,
yeah, for
which was
title,
being at the Title X.
yeah.
And
So,
it was just like,
mhm.
that was my first time performing like in an arena, and it
And
was
you
dope.
ate it, up. Look at that moment, like you got the trench blowing in the back.
Yeah, I mean, being from Brooklyn and being able to perform at
Mhm.
the Barclays Center was just huge.
So dope, right?
Yeah.
And so how does it feel to be like, you were in line with Nicki Minaj, McNeil, Beyonce? It was
Oh,
a
I
lot
was
of big artists that night.
freaking out. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it till this day to have been on that lineup.
For real. I was like, you better go up there and tear it up, man. So that was definitely a great moment. And also you have been amazing, supporter and also friend of the brand. So I want to go through some of your dope moments with Romeo Hunt. Is that okay
Yeah,
with you?
absolutely, sure.
All right. Boom.
Oh, I loved that fit.
This was really nice, and this one
I
with the
felt
color was
like a
dope.
video game character in this, like a spy.
Okay, that's good to get that feedback too. So in this moment, you was kind of like you guys went for like a blazer dress
Mm-hmm.
kind of vibe, and you killed it with the glasses and the styling. So like, what is your go-to accessories when you get like a piece like this?
I guess my go-to would be the thigh-high boots. I knew were a must.
Hmm.
'Cause sometimes I just don't like to show too much of my legs, especially if it's like a short dress or skirt or shorts or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I guess I would prefer to wear like thigh highs.
Hmm.
Sorry, that's the dogs.
Hmm.
um, and yeah, I mean, I guess the boots were a major point for me. The shades were just for dramatic effect, and the hat was something new that I was trying out. So,
Okay. And then for this one's a little bit different from the other, but this one I really like, and I thought it was really dope with the kind of like tomboy but very sexy, cool look.
oh yeah, that fit was fire too.
Yeah.
I loved those pants. I loved the way it fit on me. That crop jacket was amazing,
Hmm. Yeah.
and that we just really wanted to give a look. We just
But
wanted
it
to.
came out like a strong look though. That's
Yeah,
what
it
I was
did.
thinking.
It did with the red lip.
Yeah, definitely. So for girls that follow you and that you inspire, like is there any fashion tips that you'll give them or what you go to for when you need to go out there and step out and look good?
Honestly, I've always been like, I wouldn't say that I'm like the most fashionable person in the world, and I
Hmm.
wouldn't say I'm the most least fashionable person. I feel like I dress based off of like emotion, how I'm feeling,
Hmm.
and so whenever my stylist brings pieces to me and I'm looking at them, I'm trying them on, whatever I feel like, however I'm feeling that day, will kind of reflect the outfit that I'm wearing. That I'm wearing.
Got you. And do you have any questions for me? Because I just wanted to like just open it up to make sure you.
How have you been during these times?
Me, I've just been working with the team from home, which is really, really awkward to me.
Yeah, it's
And
different.
it's different, and I'm just adapting to that each day, and it's just I'm just taking time to like talk to my family, um, spend time with like I'm not really spending time with that much family because I'm trying to keep because I know I'm moving around a lot, so
Yeah, trying to keep your distance, make
yeah,
sure that you're not getting sick or getting them sick.
yeah. So it's just like I've been cooking a lot as well too. Just it's all about
What you been
cooking and
making?
same thing. I made some pasta and then also I've been trying to like make my own version of like rasta pasta. So
I'm not.
that
See, I'm not that advanced yet, so I can't. Like, I wouldn't tackle
yeah.
that one yet.
So I try to like mix like the jerk sauce and like try to make it like try and mimic it, and it's been coming out good too. And I think it tastes way better after you like a night. The day after it tastes
That's
way
what
better.
we've been saying about the food. Like
Mhm.
after you wait like a day, the next day it just tastes even better.
Even better, yeah. So cooking, working out, just all about
Hmm.
restructuring, planning for the future because I think a lot is going to change with fashion, and
Yeah.
it's but for the maybe for the good, you know. I'm thinking it may just open up some doors and some great opportunities when
Yeah.
it comes.
I mean, I've been. The Earth is healing right now, as we've all been like seeing with just like the change
Yeah,
going on. So
yeah. So
I mean, it
that's definitely
sucks, but it's I guess kind of something that we need right
yeah. So it's kind of like a timeout, but not.
now.
But
Hmm.
so have you been writing or have you been?
Yeah. I ordered some equipment to the
Okay.
house, and I've been writing, gaining my confidence in writing by myself because normally I co-write.
Hmm. Okay. And
So,
is there any artists that you like any artists that you would love to collaborate with?
oh, there's so many artists I'd love to collaborate with. Ari Lennox being one of them. She's just so funny, just very just candid and honest and straightforward. I love her music and just
Hmm.
her personality as well too. Um, Timbaland, Timbaland's someone
Timberland,
that
yeah.
I definitely
Yeah, he's a good
would
one.
love to work with. Um, who else? I don't know. There's so many people, honestly. And there's this girl named Audrey Nuna. She's really new,
Hmm.
but she's so sick. I think she's from New York or New Jersey or something like that. She's amazing. I want to work with her when all this is done as well too. Because I like to be in the studio with whoever it is I'm working with, which is hard to do in like these times. But
Hmm. Okay. That's really good. So that's good to know. So I know that recently you collaborated with H&M,
hmm.
and if you could share with us, like, what was that experience like? This is your first collaboration with a clothing brand, right? With
No, this is actually my second collab with
second.
them,
Okay. And
and it was so awesome. The first one we learned a lot about like how long it takes to do production and what we can do and what we can't do and what went right and what went wrong. But the
yeah,
second time around, I feel like I was nervous. I didn't really know what to do. And Ade Samuel, my stylist, she helped me a lot out with like designing this collection. And
hmm,
it was meant to be like the festival collection, but obviously due to like the circumstances,
mm,
we weren't able to like I guess push it as that.
hmm,
But still, it's still like a great collection. I actually just got a package of some of it right now too, and I've been seeing so many people wearing it, wearing the oversized T-shirt with my face on it, and just the neon metallics, and it's just seeing how they style it, and they're wearing it while they're home and social distancing has just been
yeah.
very uplifting for me during these times.
That's good. That's really good. So, like, you being the creative director behind it, like, what was the inspiration?
Um, the inspiration was basically to just kind of put a different feel on the whole like festival vibes because as I was saying, it was originally supposed to be that.
Mm-hmm,
So normally when people go to festivals, it's very like boho, like hippie vibes and stuff like that. So I kind of wanted to give more of a futuristic feel to
hmm,
this vibe, kind of like switch it up. So that's why we went for the metallic and the. It's kind of like a pastel neon. It's not too extremely vibrant. It's
hmm.
yeah.
Got you. So let me open up for some questions. Anyone have any questions for Justine or me? Let me see. It's here. Okay, I'm looking through some of the questions. Hold on.
Cool.
Boom. You got it?
Yeah. How did growing up in New York inspire or influence your music and lyrics? I feel like it just allowed me to be extremely creative. I feel like New York is a melting pot of different cultures and vibes and sounds, and so it really just allowed me to be fearless when it comes to like creating, and which is what I feel like I've been implementing in the new music that I'm so excited to put out.
Mm-hmm. That's so. One more question. So this is for both of us, I guess. So you go first.
What inspires you guys' style? I feel like I answered this question a little bit earlier, but
Yeah,
I
I think you.
guess what inspires my style is my mood, honestly. I like to be comfortable at all times, but depending on what I'm doing, I might just have to risk my coziness for the look.
Got you. With me, it's more. Let me see. It's. I agree. It's all for my mood or where I'm going. Sometimes my regular day is sneakers and sweats and or jeans, and I like oversized. I just kind of mix. I just kind of mix up my pieces with other designer pieces too, as well. Sometimes, so it all depends on how I feel.
Wait, should
Yeah.
we move this picture of me just standing there like that?
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry. Let's move that.
I just realized it's been up there for so long.
I got you.
When did I start singing? Um, well, my grandfather is a politician, so I don't want to like give the cliche answer if I've been singing all my life, but I kind of have been.
Hmm.
Because he would always ask me to sing at like his inaugurations or his events and things like that, like lift every voice and sing. And I remember one time he asked me to sing like a Whitney Houston song, and I forgot the lyrics.
Hmm.
Like they were like, "You should practice, practice," and I'm like, I feel like I was 14 or 15, and it was probably one of the worst days of my life because I was
Gotcha.
so embarrassed, and I was like, "All right, I'm never gonna take this for granted again. Like I'm always gonna practice. I'm gonna make sure that I know what I'm doing." And, yeah, it was a huge lesson for me. But I've been singing since I was little, and I guess professionally, I got signed when I was 17 to my first record label.
Oh, that's nice.
And yeah, so I guess that's when my professional music career started.
Okay. So what was it like being signed at like the age of 17 is really young, like for some. Were you nervous or is it something that you was like, finally, I got signed. Let's get this thing going.
It was more like that. I mean,
Hmm.
I wasn't necessarily nervous. I was just ready and hungry. It was also around the time that I was applying to colleges and I wanted to go
Hmm.
to NYU and I
Hmm.
didn't get in. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I got a record deal.
Gotcha. All right. So I'm gonna move on to the next question. This is probably one you get a lot.
I do. No, I'm not dyeing my hair purple again.
Ah,
I'm not. It's just not like I'm over it. It was a phase of my life, and I feel like um, I don't regret it though. I mean, I had a lot of fun being a purple-headed girl, but
mhm.
I'm just in a different space right now.
Gotcha.
And
And you look
honestly, it was
good.
just a
You look
lot of
amazing.
maintenance. It was a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, I can imagine because not my last show I just did blonde and that shit is a excuse me,
Yeah.
that was a lot. Okay, one more question from everyone else. Let's see what we have. Okay. Uh, okay, I think that's about it. Um, okay, I'll take this one. Is there any rap artist that you would love to collaborate with?
Rap artist. Honestly, this is super random, but I'd love to collaborate with Trippie Redd. I'm a
Okay.
big fan of his last album,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah. I know, that's it.
Yeah. And then one other question I did see. Do you like singing about love, or like what's something else to expect next for Justine Sky?
I mean, I feel like I'm an emotional person, so a lot of my music is just about love. And just telling that story, whether it's from my standpoint or someone that I know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the new music, which I'm getting ready to put out right now, is no, Vori. I'm not doing a trap album. Everybody wants me to rap for some reason, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nice, but
Okay.
but it's just I'm experimenting, and just expanding my horizon musically and just pushing my limits instead of just being classified as an R&B singer just because I'm a black girl. I feel like a
Mhm.
lot of people just when they look at me, they're like, "Oh, you need to be doing this like neo soul R&B type of a vibe," and it's just like once you get to know me and like see my musical taste, you understand that it's just so much. I'm so much more than just that.
Mhm. So, was there any like tough challenges coming up as a female R&B or like pop?
I mean, yeah, there's
Uh,
always challenges. No matter what it is you do in life, you're always going to
mhm.
face some obstacles, and um, I feel like I get a lot of like, "Oh, you should just quit. You should just be a model, or you should just whatever. Your music isn't it." And whenever I do get that kind of pushback, I from whether it's from fans or just like people in the industry, I guess I kind of look at other people that I look up to, like SZA or like Janae Aiko or like whoever it is, where it's just
Mhm.
like they've been in this industry for like a while, and if they would have listened to all the people telling them to just quit and it's never gonna
Yeah.
happen for you or whatever it is. Even like Doja Cat, like I've been like a Doja Cat stan since No Khalees,
Mhm.
since like back in the Tumblr days, like Cyber days.
Yeah.
And it's just like to see everybody flourishing, just like it's just beautiful.
That's what's up. You definitely have to keep it consistent because even when I first started, I got a lot of no's. I got a lot of people that didn't really believe in it, but each season I keep on coming in, killing them, and
Absolutely.
it's been just
And we love
growth
to
after
see
that.
it.
Yeah. And like recently I'm just really proud of like my last collaboration with Tommy Hilfiger. That was a big move for me. And
Congratulations.
thank you. And that was something that I was like in the beginning, he was like, you'll be one of the first to like, work with my archive. And I was kind of like, me? I was like, really? I was like, oh, shit. And then I did, I wanted to bring everything to the table, a little bit of him, a little bit of me, and also like make sure that it's something that's fresh and dope and modern for everyone to kind of relate to. So that was an exciting moment for me recently. With all this hitting, it's kind of like changing out, but we working through it though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're all working through
definitely.
it. We're all trying to figure it out. This is something new that we're experiencing. So,
Yeah.
but it's good. It'll challenge everyone.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people are taking it on as a challenge and um what like just kind of just like saying, hey, we can't all fail. We got to keep in good spirit and move on and get over this, get through it. One more thing I want to say. So I know you have a West Indian background and you're Jamaican, right? Your family's from Jamaica.
You want me to speak patois?
Ah, that was like 5 questions, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm gonna skip." So I'm like, "Let me just see. If you speak patois, I would do a Jamaican dance.
No, I can't. I like. All
I would
right,
do a
so
Jamaican dance."
I'm gonna tell you guys. This is like a secret of mine. Obviously, like I'm Jamaican. You guys can say whatever you want about that. It's just like
Hmm.
naturally like what's in my family, but I just don't
You,
like
you,
speaking patois. Like if I'm in
no,
Jamaica, then it'll happen naturally.
naturally.
But
Mm.
I just feel like I'll get judged.
No, give me a little sign. If you give me a
No,
little
I
sign,
can't. I really can't. Like I can't. It just doesn't come out.
say what's up in
No, I
Jamaican.
can't. I can't. I can't. I'm nervous.
Uh,
I'm
but
so nervous.
no, don't get nervous. Okay. But Justin, so do you have any more questions for me, or how are you feeling right now?
I
Good.
feel great.
What kind of wine are you drinking?
What kind of wine am I drinking? Let's see. Where is it? It's right here. I think this is
Oh,
like,
nice.
it's called Wade's by the Wade's. Shout
Okay.
out to Gabby Union and D Wade.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, yeah. That's the wine. I didn't try that yet, but it's good.
Yeah, it's great.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But do you have any? Do you want to take any more? Wait, hold on. I think you got a lot of questions.
I feel like these questions are getting wild.
Yeah, they are. But if anything, because there's like tons of them come in. But if anything, definitely I'll just forward them to you. But thank you so much for like taking out the time and
No,
chilling with
this was
me
fun. I had
and
fun.
catching up. This is really dope. We definitely gotta do this again.
Absolutely.
Um, for sure. And let me know whenever you're in New York. We got like whenever things is back to normal. We
Mm-hmm.
definitely have to chill and
Big
catch
link
up
ups.
for sure. All right. Well, enjoy. Tell your mother I said hi. Stay safe, everybody. Stay in the house.
Yes, stay inside, guys.
All right. Good night.
Bye, night.
Bye.